We good now, fam. You know, I was thinking, there are few things better than a Monday that goes good, a ice cold beer while mowing the grass, and a good gummy worm. I think so. I think so. Happy Monday, my fellow brothers and sisters. Welcome. Welcome back to the LZ. Good to see you all. Let's see. I got a handful of people. I got Frank Moore. What's up, Frank? Tom's Terry. Tony. What up, Tony? Phil Craven is here. My lovely lady, Sunfire, is here as well. Howdy do? How's it going? So it turns out from past streams that we are, I guess, incapable of creating a base in a mountain or under the earth without it being almost entirely swallowed, as if the unearthing that we did never happened. I don't know if maybe that's just a bug still continuously. So I figured I would move the base outside over the lake. At least for the time being. You know, because I still got to have that in-cave Dr. Evil type layer. You know what I mean? I think that would be swell. And also, something to point out today that I got something new. Hey, look, there's cat hair on my mask, on my thing. Ew. I swear. Why do I have 3 cats? Why? Why is this a thing? Why have I done this? Why have I done this? So yeah, new base is well underway, and it's working. I think a problem that I have with base building so far, though, is that you have the old parts, and then you have the new parts. They're like the floors and the walls and stuff. Those don't work together. Is it just me, or am I doing it wrong? I got 3 cats, too, and ask myself that all the time. Oh, I know. I fully regret this. I fully regret this decision. All right. Let's rock, shall we? So, the base is in relatively the same kind of location here. Surrounded by hills and mountains. Kinda. And, I love the cats only when they're not being a pain in my rump. I mean, we gotta be fair here. We have to be fair. But yeah, let's see. And we've got these really cool rings in the actual lake here, which is really cool. But as you can see, I've got kind of base on stilts, kind of building that up. Probably put a farm or some resources, maybe a store, landing pads, things like that. And I think a lot of the base might be elevated above the water. And maybe even go under the water, maybe over by that ring, or maybe a piece in the crater over there. But yeah, and the cool thing is, location is by that mountain over there, there is an outpost where people can just simply go and buy and sell things. So that's pretty useful too. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Let's do one thing here before. Ba-doom, doom, 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 doom. And I think that's just one thing that frustrates me so far, is that the base parts don't move together. Ziploc says that do they still have a limit as far as the pieces? I think the limit is 20,000. 20,000 now. That's pretty huge. So I don't think you could responsibly make a decent base while hitting that number. Like, to me, anyway. But who knows? Like, you could make... He said complex colonies. I think he meant that. Okay. But, and see, the thing is, like, cuboid rooms and the new base parts don't work together. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make that work. Because I would really rather use the new parts than the cuboids. Probably majorly because the cuboids are expensive. Like, they cost... These cubes here cost 200 pure ferrite a piece, which is quite a lot of work. So yeah, I don't know if it's maybe I'm just doing it wrong, or do those base parts really not go together? Like, I should be able to create a door outside here and then have it continue here. What's up, David Williams? Hello. But yeah, like, am I doing it wrong, or is there something I should be doing here different? Because, yeah, this is kind of weird. Kind of unfortunate. So I go to cuboids here. Or actually, no, I go to the base parts, like metal flooring and stuff like that. And it will not let me continue it outside. And I would really rather this base continue with these parts. Like, I would really rather build the whole thing. But I can't build the struts that make up for, like, the column holding the base up without putting cuboids on top of it, because it won't let me put, like, actual flooring. What happened to the cave base? I put the cave base on hold simply because it wouldn't work. Anytime I would leave and then come back, it would be a pain in the butt, because, like, the cave would, like, respawn and swallow my whole base. I think you can use a tunnel piece to connect the two types. Can you? Okay. I think that's worth a tunnel piece. What do we mean by tunnel piece? Like, this guy here? Like one of these connecting pieces? I still don't have enough ferrite. What's up, Nibiru? So I guess... So is it still not working after 1.55? No. Yeah, it's not working. Either that, or I just was hollowing out way too much of a mountain for it to work. Like, maybe there's, like, a memory limit to how much you can and can't do. But yeah, like, it was not working. It was definitely not working for me. What's up, Choffage? Canthros here. Hey, I haven't been following Galactic Hub news. Anything interesting going on? I think really it's just about we relocated the hub, and maybe it's something that'll come in a future patch. Probably something that I could probably suggest on Reddit or something like that. Maybe it was an oversight, or maybe they didn't quite get it working right away. But I don't think it breaks things. I just think that it could be better. Like, I like the cuboids, don't get me wrong, but I just think the floors and walls are maybe a bit better. To me. Let me see. Do I have a bunch of ferrite dust still? I do. Can somebody tell me, does anybody know what... Oh, no, don't do that. No. Don't do that. Can anybody tell me what the big... This machine does? Because, like, I was hoping that I can put more ferrite dust in this, but it won't make more pure ferrite. So let's say if I put 2 sets of ferrite dust in it, it won't let me operate it. So is there something that, like, I can like, I guess, do I combine, like, up to 3 things to make a certain thing? At least you can use ladders with cuboids, yeah. But even that was a chore. Like, even that was a pain in the butt to do. So yeah, it got to be kind of a pain to try to make all of that work. I spent a good deal of Saturday just kind of getting this whole thing kind of... Oh, no, stop it. Okay, there we go. I guess I'm out of ferrite dust. Okay. Well, that's okay, because I can go out and do some work anyway and get some of that stuff. Mixed stuff. Add O2. Really? Huh, that's interesting. I didn't think about that. Maybe I should try to do some combinations or things. That's a good point, Frank. I want to see, though, if I can create, like, a bridge and then have that lead off into... Because that's a good point. I did not try that on Saturday. So I should. That sounds like a good plan. It's a good plan. I think these new things are awesome. I love these. I love these processors here, these refiners. There we go. What do y'all think? Do we prefer first person or third person yet? I think I have warmed up to third person and I think I'll probably just keep it there. Your right leg is numb and it's creeping up your leg. Did you sit in a toilet for a while? I noticed, like, you know, if you hang out in a toilet for a little bit, like, all of your legs become, like, numb. And then it becomes hard to walk. Other than that, that's, you should get that looked at, bro. I know, oof. Sounds rough. Okay, let's give that a try and see if that works. So, ferrite. Okay, so I have made a connecting bridge. Let's see if this will actually allow me... Now, what is this? Oops, hang on. Wait, so let me put that. Why did it let me put that? Oh, what the hell? What's up, Remix? I'm all first person. Third is cool, but hard to get into for me. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't have originally thought that was a workable thing, but then I'm like, wait a minute. So this does work. Okay. That's good. But, like, it's weird still because I had to put this wall on the end of it. And then... You know what I should do? Who was it that suggested that? Who was it that said that? Frank, was that you? Because that is stellar. Oh, it's John. I think you use a tunnel piece to connect the two types. Cool. Thank you so much for the sub, Remix. Good to have you. Oh, and by the way, I got these fixed. I have this game on PS4. That's good. I'm playing on PS4 Pro right now. Okay, so you know what? Like, I think I might actually just delete most of the work I just did on this because... Oh, I hear my son going off upstairs. So yeah, that definitely worked. There's hope. It's not entirely the way I wanted it to be, but it is definitely better than what I thought. Because I thought I had to go with cuboids, and I like cuboids, but they are... I feel like they're less creative. I have the PS4 Pro 1 terabyte. Yeah, that's what I've got. I think it's like the basic Pro version, right? I didn't get anything really complicated. I know there was like that new special edition PS4 Pro. That's pretty... I think it's pretty lit. I'm not gonna lie. That new is like 50,000 of them or something. I would love to have that. I'm gonna move all of this to my starship for the time being. Oh, my son is flipping his shit right now upstairs. 500 million of them, yeah. 500 million or 500,000? It couldn't be 500 million because I don't think there's that many game players on the planet. Is there? I can't remember particularly. Okay, put that on the starship. Oh, that's ferrite dust. Whoops. That's a good thing. Thank you, John. That definitely works. That is much better because then I can just create a bridge. Although I really dug these circular doorways. I think it's for the greater good. No, I want to delete that. Large refinery doesn't take fuel, but the most important part is that it can take your refined materials and, with the exception of ferrite, multiply them using oxygen to infinity. What? That's great. I should try that, definitely. Found that on Reddit. Nice. Okay, so I am going to pick you up. I'm going to pick you up. And I think this is a much better design choice. For me, anyway. And I'm also going to run out of inventory space. Yeah, it's already happening. They're like, yeah, no, you're going to need to... I have all this pure ferrite now, and I think all I need is, like, ferrite dust for this stuff. What's up, Ivy Mike? And now I'm out of inventory space. Oops. Okay, so let's try this now. Yesterday I made a character look like Master Chief and joined random lobbies with the Halo theme playing, like over the microphone? That's amazing. Yeah, that's true too. Like, okay. So I'm gonna give that a go then. Let's go that direction. I like that so much better. Put that there. It's weird that you got to put a wall at the end of it, and then you can do the floors. It's like, yeah, that's not really compatible. My cat is under me and being a jerk. Okay. This is going to be much better. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, I wonder if, like, all that ferrite, that pure ferrite I have now is just wasted. I spent all that time making pure ferrite to make cuboids, which I might keep, honestly. Actually, let me let that out one more layer. Because that's a little too close to the door. Player inside object. No, I'm not. Seriously? Yeah, see, that's way too close. Okay. So let me do... Let me do one more cuboid. Okay. Got it. Oh, come on. Really? Artillery, what's up? Yeah, base is definitely trying to get a good looking base here. It won't let me delete that part though. It's being a jerk. No, don't, stop it. Okay, so I do want to keep at least one layer going. And then I can get rid of that and that one. Okay, that's a little bit better. I need to be able to delete this thing. Let me delete you. Okay, yeah, because I was going to say, that looks tacky. That looks a little tacky. Okay, now I think I can delete it. Cool. Looks good. Now I probably can do that. I definitely need to stock up on glass while I'm here. All right, actually, there's a cold planet in the system here, the only other planet here, but that might work. Artillery says they finally fixed my freighter. Can see all my ships now. Yeah, they fixed that for me too, but I still don't have frigate fuel. That is still broken for me. And I am heartbroken still. Like, I can't send out expeditions at all. You're killing me. Killing me, Sean Murray. Well, I might have to make my way back out to... There we go. Perfect. And then I can just make walls out here. Hope they don't look tacky. I don't know why that's the word of the day, tacky. That's so tacky. All right. That could be bad, though. Well, actually, no. That might actually work. Let's do another one. There we go. Put some flooring out here. This is going to be so much better. Even like I'm still limited to 25 cargo slots on my legacy save. Not as bad as no frigate fuel. You're still limited to 25 cargo slots? Like, how many can you even have? I don't think I've ever even counted. I just thought it was always a lot and then didn't really pay much mind to it otherwise. But is that a bug? I feel like there's so many bugs I don't know about until I run into them. And then it's like, oh, hey, you've been hit by the bug. And I'm like, what? That's a thing? That, like, breaks the game for me currently. Like, expeditions are just completely broken for me right now because I can't get the fuel to send them. So essentially, until they fix that for me, like, they're on 1.55 right now, and they have still not fixed it. And so I'm just praying, like, all right, this could be a problem here. Oh, never mind. That actually might work. It won't let me place it here? Oh, I'm missing components. That's why. Whoops. Yeah, on old save, you can't get backpack upgrades. What? Oh, man. Wow. And especially if you're playing on a survival save, like, those extra slots are crucial. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to take all this pure ferrite I just spent all this time making, and I'm going to move it to my freighter for now. Because I don't think... Like, is glyphs fixed? I think they actually fixed those. Those are fixed now. At least that's the story I'm hearing. I'm on a current save, so I never had the problem. But it was a problem for a lot of people with new saves from what I could hear. And that is brutal. Especially if you want to travel to a different planet. That's just not happening. All right. Freighter. Get all this pure ferrite out there, because I'm not going to be needing that stuff at the moment. But I do think that I should... some people can, but it seems only if you loaded a legacy day one. Ugh. Like, I can see little bugs here and there. I really can, y'all. Like, I'm okay with some bugs, but even just one game-breaking bug. You know, it's like, oh, hey, whoa, that slipped past. Whoops, my bad. And I understand that it's that kind of game that bugs are just going to be ever-present with what they're doing. Like, I understand that. But, oh my God. It is... I don't think any of the other updates had this many horrific bugs. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there was that many bugs that were that bad. And they were pretty bad bugs. Oh, well, crap. Oh, wait. Actually, I wanted to put those over there. I don't know what possessed me to put them on the ship instead. Microprocessor. No, that's not where I wanted to go. Crap. They will get it there. And yeah, and I know that. I know they will. My issue with it is that it was their chance to get this game out to as popular a perception as possible. So I mean, it's important that they brought it out with the proper perception, right? And the proper perception is, hey, this game is fixed now. This is awesome. Atlas had a lot, but less people playing 15-hour sessions, slamming servers, or 1.5 sessions. Yeah, that's true too. Can y'all give me just 2 minutes? My son is losing his mind upstairs, so I'm gonna go up and help Lady LZ real quick. Be right back, y'all. I return. Holy moly. Thanks, everybody. Anybody know of a good color system for portals? Still haven't found one. Yeah, every planet should have a portal. As far as I know, every planet has a portal. So far. And that's a thing, too. I'm seeing people building bases encompassing portals, too. Is that a thing? And does that cause problems? If you do? Yeah, no, you'd, well, artillery, you're following the process to find portals, are you? Because that's pretty important too. Like it's so much easier to find a portal now. Like back in the day, like you had to mistakenly find one, or yeah, at least every system. But most planets, I think, has one. Oh, let me see. Let me get rid of all these cuboids. Ugh. I mean, I like them, but I guess maybe I'm so used to building with them, and I don't want them anymore. Like, you know, or they're just so old news. Like, I want to build bases out of the new stuff, you know. And I got 20,000 pieces to play with. You might as well, you know, let it all hang out, right? And that is a good call, whoever made that, man. What's up, Complicated Mike? What's up? That's a large white room you've made there. Yeah, so I made this. This is sort of like most of this base is going to be approachable from a landing pad. I've moved it from the hills, if you can't tell already. It's going to be more over the lake until, you know. You should find a portal on that planet, build a base nearby. Yeah, you're probably right. I think there is a portal. I haven't looked yet. I haven't tried. Hopefully it's close, but knowing my luck, it's going to be on the entire other side of the planet. That's my luck. I didn't see you sneak in, Complicated Mike. Welcome back, friend. But yeah, I'm kind of putting the cave base on hold until a little bit later, you know, once they can get that fixed. Or at least give us some, you know, I guess better idea of what the limits are. Okay, I need to, you know what I need to do? I need to build a teleporter right away. And I forget where that's at. That's over here. Okay. And I do have what I need. Yay! Okay. Let me take a ride real quick. You should find the portal. Yeah, I think I do. I do want to get a portal to this world because I want this to be a gigantic base where you can come to do like all the things, right? And I think that's a lot of where the Galactic Hub is probably going, right? Because especially since the grow times are so much longer now, but they're in real time. That's pretty neat. Oh, let's see. Where am I going here? Space stations. Let me just pick one. So I need to buy myself a lot of ferrite dust. And also, apparently, you can refine mold into nanite clusters. So Dark by Design shared that on Twitter earlier. That was pretty cool. So that seems like another easy way to get a hold of nanite clusters versus, you know, doing a bunch of arbitrary fetch quests. Holy moly, there's a lot of people in this. Look at all these people. There's like 5 people in this game right now. This must be the hub thing. I really am a little bit salty that they don't at least put you in a group of 4 when you join a game like that. If you're not in one, I think it should automatically matchmake you 2. Because right now, like, all I see is a bunch of things. What's a Pi McKenna person? Says you cannot build a monument right now. Well, fine. I don't want to build a monument. Ew. Yeah, I think it should automatically matchmake you to 4 people at least. Because that, I don't know, it just seems a little wasteful that you can't. Okay. I need a bunch of ferrite dust. And it just so happens I have come to a very low inventory place. Well, that's a bummer. That is definitely a bummer. But maybe they'll have mold here. So I can refine that. They do have mold here. Buying that. This stuff can be made into nanite clusters. I'm not sure how many yet, but I'm definitely going to find out. Alright, what else do we have here? That's it. Okay. Let me go to the other one. Take that ferrite dust too. I think there should be like a bridge that bridges these. You have an outpost near your base. Yeah, I do. That's really good. I was trying to go for that. Some place that was close to a store so that people can just, you know, go in and buy things. And you're right. I probably could have gone to that outpost. But they do have some of these space stations have a huge inventory of ferrite dust. No pure ferrite, so I spent most of the weekend painfully refining pure ferrite from ferrite dust so that I could have cuboids because I submitted to the fact that that's all I could do, only to find out, where were you, John, on Saturday when I needed you? But no, that's good. Like, I think Hello Games should really refine the base building a little bit to make all the parts work better. They definitely should do that. I really genuinely hope, though, that they start adding player models for everybody. I don't want to build a monument. I want to warp. Screw this guy. How's everybody Monday, by the way? I know a lot of folks, especially if you have children, your children are going back to school. My oldest, her first day back was today. That was an experience. She's in the 3rd grade. All right, let's go to this one now. Like, I wish you could hover over the systems in that warp list to kind of get an idea, because these system names aren't the best. Like, they're just a bunch of gibberish. But they don't tell me exactly, like, what's on these things. Like, what is this system? Like, I've gone to hundreds of systems. You're telling me I'm going to this arbitrarily named system. Why was that place special again? Monday sucks. Yeah, I'm with you. I hate Monday less as a, I would say, professional adult, right? In the job that I work, like, I have a decent job that is not stressful. So I don't dread Mondays anymore, other than the fact that it's just like, my weekend is over and now I don't get an excuse to do whatever I want type of stuff. That's normal, I guess. Enrico Bendito is here. One of our contributors. Thank you so much. Welcome back. So I am buying a bunch of resources so that I can continue building on this base. I also need a lot of glass, too. That's when I died, when I grenaded myself a couple of streams ago. Oh, are you kidding me? All right, what is going on with my ship here? I'm going to move these back to my exosuit. I'm going to move that to my exosuit. Move you to the exosuit, and you, because I'm going to just rebuild that again anyway. Oh, and then, what else am I going to move over? Or am I good there? I need all the ferrite dust I can get, because that is definitely time spent better buying than, you know, than mining. Yeah, but I definitely don't stress about Mondays as much as I used to back in, you know, my younger adulthood. And I think it has a lot to do with how much you enjoy your job. Like, if you work a crappy job that you're stressful to begin with, then you're going to stress about Mondays automatically. I placed a previous base item cache in my freighter, and holy shit, it was full of resources, tens of thousands. A previous base item cache. Oh, like from a previous base that you made from Atlas Rises, you mean? That is dope. Mine had a little bit in it. Mine's like, we're sorry we destroyed your base. Here's some ferrite for you. So it really wasn't a lot. It was like, please do take this consolation and do not write the Zendesk. This is all the stuff you get. Hashtag deal with it. Give me the nanites. All right. Freighter base. Gotcha. Oh, so you had a freighter base that... See, I think that's what was actually in mine, was a freighter base components. I think I just heard my son burp from down here. Was that what that was? My son has some pretty loud burps, y'all. Like, you know, after you feed him an ounce or two of formula or breast milk, and, like, you bring him up. Yeah, my wife said that was a burp. But, yeah, he's got some pretty loud and some pretty obnoxious burps, too. My son is just, like... Some of them are, like, liquidy, like, without him spitting up. So it's just like... and it echoes through the house. And you're like, wow. I can't wait for you to figure out how to do that on command. Because that would be great. All right, I think we're good on the ferrite for a minute. Speaking of LZ merch, I got this today. I finally got one of the full logo ones, and it is gorgeous. It feels like sin on my skin. The good kind of sin. You know, the stuff that you're kind of guilty about, but then you're like, I'm not going to confess that one, because that's a good sin. I'm way overhyping that, but it's good. Like, I love it. And that was actually sent to me by a generous benefactor, so definitely appreciate that. I had the single logo one with just the 3, but, you know, that one definitely was that was worth it too, for sure. And also, I don't know if this is a bug, but if you have had previous bases that you have deleted, they stay in the list. I don't think that's supposed to be a thing. And I do know that Chris Burney says, when do you get access to your own fleet? Like, how many hours in? I'm playing on an existing save, but we got 30 viewers here. Anybody got any guidance for Chris Burney? I think at some point, like, you have to... all right, where's my base here? Oh, way the hell over there. Oops. From what I'm hearing, like, at some point, I think you just rescue a freighter ship and then you get it for free. It's like, thank you so much. About an hour, Tony says. That's not too bad. Maybe 2. Yeah, that's probably smart that you say that. I heard someone else complaining about old bases remaining on the list. Yeah. And so I was a little confused. Like, I put another base on like an island just across the way over there, and I'm like, I don't want it here. And then so I moved it over here, but that old base is still on the list. And it's like, that's not what I wanted. Let's see here. Artillery says about 6 or 7 hours in. Chris says he's 12 hours. Holy moly. Do you have a freighter already? When you say your own fleet, like, are you talking about not just the freighter, but like, I really wish that you could put stuff back into this thing too. I think that sucks. Oh, you don't have a freighter yet. Okay. Have you come across a freighter that needs protecting? Like, it's as soon as you warp into a system, that's like the first thing that you see is a big old freighter there with ships swarming it. Because that's a good indicator there that it's a space battle. And then once you save the freighter, I've heard that you get it for free. Y'all keep me honest. Is that how it goes? Like, if you rescue a freighter, you get it for free? At some point, the story gives you a freighter for free. And then once that happens, you can begin to start buying frigates. That is because, like, if you see a bunch of them warp in, then you can what was I going to say? Like, you can go up upon the frigates in that fleet and just, they've got like green icons over them. You just approach them and then they'll let you buy them if you like their stats. I hope that helps. You have to follow a warp quest to a different system, and when you get in, there'll be a space fight. Oh, okay. Solo Dragon Riders here. What's up? Good to have you. We're building a galactic hub base, y'all. Yeah, Chris, anything we can do, man, just let us know. We got you back. Want to make sure that everybody does and gets what they need, you know? I think I'll do each one of these 5 out. At least for the time being, for, you know, size reasons or whatever. Notice that finding frigates to buy is more rare. Like, since, like, 1.55, or... I've been finding a lot of frigates, but I've been finding a lot of C-class frigates, too. Like, some of those old junky ones. Like, buy me, I'm a C-class. Please buy me. You know? I stopped being able to buy frigates at 30. Oh, wait, so you bought 30 frigates and it didn't let you buy anymore? Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, see, this I think might already be a problem. Because these things don't fit together correctly. Too many C-classes, yeah. Okay, so since 1.55, they nerfed how many you could have? Alright, so this could be a problem. The size issue. So, moving and living in Nebraska has been weird. Because when we got here, about 2 months after we got here, we noticed that... yeah, I got a handful of S-classes. I think it's I think it's like 2 S-classes I think I have. And then a couple of A's, and then a bunch of B's. Speaking of B's, we have these really massive wasps. And I say massive, I mean they're about 3 or 4 times the size of a normal wasp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the legacy. Yeah, these pieces don't really work together all that well. Actually, you know what? I think there are smaller pieces, aren't they? That might work better. Is that true? They might actually be a little bit better. Let's test that quick. Because if they're half pieces or whatever, they might actually be Ooh, see, they don't connect very well. So they're actually called cicada killers, and you see these things. They are massive and they are scary as hell. I have like 3 nests outside in my yard right now, and every time I see them or my daughter sees them, we like flip our lid. It's pretty bad. So apparently upon Googling these things, apparently they're pretty harmless to humans. Like, they won't go out of their way to sting you, even if you are kind of annoying to them. But, I mean, unless you go and, like, grab them and stuff like that. Gigantic ass, like, wasps. And, their primary purpose, at least for them, is to kill and feed cicadas to their young. You know, I didn't realize how useful they are until the last few days when the cicadas have really come out. You walk outside, and it sounds like a freaking sci-fi movie out there. So if you don't know what a cicada killer is, what the hell was that? I heard a scream upstairs. It was a cat. Thanks, Archimedes, for the subscribe. Good to have you. Yeah, if you even know what a cicada killer is, Google it or YouTube it. Scary. So scary, these things. All right. I'm almost wondering if I should make... It's a roof panel? What? It's not being very nice to me in base parts, like, lately. Like, it wants to give me all wood. What's up, Ghost 012? But yeah, no, cicada killers, man. Google them and experience my fright. And what's worse is, and like one of the Google articles that I found, they called them the gentle giant. And I'm like, that thing is gentle? And apparently so. Like, apparently they don't try to, yeah. You can duplicate and it's easy. Oh, Phil, your stuff is still not fixed for glyphs? Oh no. Oh, man. Like, I have been very defensive for No Man's Sky lately, you know? Guys, this is not working. I think we're running into another problem here that... Hello, I'm Japanese. Where is my subscribe thing? Did you get a subscribe thing? I hit, like, I think that's been weird lately. Like, I don't know if it's me. Like, I fixed the notifications earlier. So if you have subscribed, thank you so much. But seems like Streamlabs is kind of bugging on me here, because that's been happening a lot, like, where people are, like, subscribing and I'm not getting the notification. So if you subscribe, thank you for coming to hang out. Oh, man, this is bad. Going to have to do cubes, maybe. You know what? Or... You know what? Let me do a temporary fix for this right now. Let me do a temporary fix. And... Or Streamlabs won't pick it up. Yeah, it should be going right through YouTube. Right through YouTube. So if it's not going through YouTube, then that means it's being a jerk. And it's not doing what it's supposed to. Oh, let me see. Like now I gotta get really creative because, like, I appreciate the base building, but man, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, none of these don't. These don't work. I'm here because of the Rainbow Six Siege house map. Good to see ya. Yeah, I spent about a week making that map, but man, it was such good fun. Like, I had a lot of good time making that map. I love making maps in Far Cry. I just wish Ubisoft were better at supporting the actual game, right? Like, most of the player base is already left, mainly because the multiplayer was really mediocre. It was just basic, bare bones, and there's literally only 2 modes. If I have my subs set to private, I sub to your channel. Streamlabs won't know. Oh, you know what? That definitely makes some sense. So you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to just have 4 corners, 4 rooms. I can download the map. You can, but only if you're on PS4, because I made the map on PS4, and sadly, Ubisoft has not featured the map. I don't know why. It has 4-star download. It has a 4-star rating, full 4-star rating, and like 1,200 downloads on its own. I'm assuming that video that I made for it got like it got a lot of views. It was like 7,000 views for that particular map. And yeah, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, good. But yeah, it's I don't understand the language by. Okay, I apologize. PS4 Pro. So yes, so yeah, if you click the link, if you go to the video and click the link in the description, the video is under, or the link is under the video. Just click it, sign in with your Ubisoft account, and you can set it up for download. Or you can search the name of that map. I think it's RB6-Siege House or something like that. You can search it through the game, and it will show you. It'll take you to the map, and then you can download and favorite from there. But yeah, Ubisoft didn't do a very good job of supporting the game. Like, it launched with a lot of glitches, and unfortunately, only 2 modes. Thank you for the sub. I want to get back in. I want to get back into making maps for Far Cry, but I just have to make sure, because right now it seems like the player base for that game is gone. Like, and Ubisoft's track record for Far Cry is they will abandon the living hell out of it if it's not making the money. If they don't like where it's at and it's not making the money, they will abandon it. So don't look for... You know what? What am I doing? I need glass for this. And thankfully, it doesn't require a bunch of glass. Top tree is crazy. Lots of people nearly crashed. Okay, we might be back. Hang tight. Are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. Okay, good. Yeah, my internet just, like, drops here and there. So just let me know. Thank you, Artillery. Congrats on those baby duties. Baby duty. That's kind of funny. I'm also... Should be coming back. My internet has been doing weird things. I took it to technical support. Should be coming back. I took it to technical support, and they are looking into it. They said it was a problem that because I started restarting my router, it was angry at me. They got angry, like, why did you do that? And I'm like, well, I thought it was a thing that you do. And they're like, no, you don't do that. So yeah. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on that. I am changing to 1 gig on Friday, so maybe that will help. If it does not, then I'm gonna end up ditching these people. And it's just weird. So tomorrow, I'm gonna take this back to them. I'm not gonna restart my router, and I'm just going to have them look at it, because then they can look into their systems and see what's going on and finding out what's going on, because they. Let's see if that fixes it. I lowered the bitrate a bit, but somehow I don't think that's the problem. But we'll see. Come on, internet.